final story mission of Modern Warfare 3 Zombies, that's what I want to discuss in this video, and I understand that Modern Warfare 3 Zombies has received extremely poor support and most people have zoned out now, and don't get me wrong, I totally get it. I am really bummed out with the state of this mode and what it's become, and at least we have Black Ops 6 Zombies on the horizon and something to look forward to, and I really hope that something like this doesn't happen to Zombies again, where we get a half-baked product or support stops in its post-launch to work on some other project. Each project needs to be given its maximum potential, and if a project isn't going to receive that, then it shouldn't even begin development to begin with, and all focus should just go into one thing, for example in this case Black Ops 6 Zombies. Anyways, I still think it's very important, even if you are zoned out with Modern Warfare 3 Zombies, to at least be paying attention to what is going on storyline wise, because I think there is a lot of story setup here that's going to be very important for the future, both in terms of the past Black Ops 6 Zombies as well as the future, as there's rumored to be another Black Ops game in 2025, some sort of Black Ops 2 sequel in the 2030s, and this could follow on directly from the storyline in Modern Warfare 3 Zombies in 2021. Now, it is rumored that Season 5 is going to be a Deadpool themed season, and the Battle Pass is going to be Deadpool themed. It is just rumored right now, we're not sure exactly for sure, but it seems that way from the files that have been getting data mined. But to be honest, this doesn't really affect Zombies at all. It's not like we're going to get a Deadpool event in Zombies. I really wish Zombies would be getting supported like that, because every time there's a cool thing in multiplayer and Warzone, Zombies just gets abandoned, but that's just how it is, I guess. I hope this changes for Black Ops 6, where anytime there's a cool crossover event, Zombies actually get something too. Now, the final story mission for Modern Warfare 3 Zombies won't be coming at the start of Season 5 yet again, and instead will be coming in Season 5 Reloaded. Season 5 is apparently going to be in a few weeks on the 24th of July, meaning Season 5 Reloaded should be around the 21st of August, but of course we don't have a confirmed date on it just yet. So regarding this final story mission, apparently we're going to be collecting items for the Rift to re-enter that are the same from previous seasons. We're going to collect the diary, the drum, the giraffe, and the Mr. Peaks bunny. There are references in the files to escaping the Rift, destroy oops, we're not sure what that means, finding the entity, which is going to be a boss, find the remaining, relocate, reach the tower top, find relics, cleanse the relics, and stuff along those lines. There's been some other leaks from the files of the game mentioning new items in the new Rift, such as the gold skull from DMZ. Apparently they're going to be adding launch pads to the map, which I think will definitely be useful in traversing, but it's kind of too little too late. There's going to be new keys to unlock loot areas like Al-Baghdad Fortress has, and of course this is accompanying a new Rift area and a new story mission that I just mentioned. So yeah, unfortunately we don't know too much about this update, but we're going to be fighting the entity as a final boss fight. We started to fight it in the last season, and of course we then successfully rescued Ava Jansen, but in the cutscene that followed in Season 3, Ava learned the truth behind her birth parents, the fact that the Requiem heads and Ravenov had their DNA samples taken from Requiem with or without their consent, and seemingly Ravenov and Samantha Maxis' DNA was taken, so they're both the biological parents of Ava, and then they were inseminated, and Dr. Gray is the surrogate mother. It's unclear if Gray consented to this or exactly what. Some sort of weird stuff has gone on here though, and it's unclear as to why Ava Jansen was created or what the purpose is. But Ravenov says he never chose to be her father, but of course in 1996, after Dr. Gray recorded this message for Ava to listen to in the future, they seemingly had a device created which can be seen in the background, and the Requiem heads, Gray, Weaver, Carver, and Strauss all seemingly sacrificed their lives to charge these Ethereum canisters. Ava was given up for adoption at 3 years old, since she was born in 1993. In 1996, she was given up to adoption to ex-intelligence officials, the Jansens, but she eventually, of course, uncovered the truth regarding Gray being her mother and started learning about Ethereum research, leading to the eventual Modern Warfare 3 Zombies story. At the end of this cutscene, she runs off, of course very angry at Ravenov due to the truth being kept from her, so it's possible that the entity will manipulate her anger towards Ravenov. She will go back in the Dark Ether, be tempted by the entity again, maybe they will recombine to form a more powerful entity now that both sides of Ava are connected, because we know that the entity was created the second Ava was born. As a mirrored Dark Ether version of herself, she is a physical bond with the Dark Ether, a physical gateway. Ava of course has Dark Ether powers, so most likely when both reform they will form a much greater entity, and definitely since she's very angry and hurt for being lied to, she can be manipulated here. And yeah, we'll probably fight the entity, and either we'll be successful in defeating the entity or it'll leave us on a cliffhanger. But considering we fought the entity before, kind of, and we failed, and we didn't fully defeat it, it does seem like probably we're going to be successful in defeating it. I'm not exactly sure. Now, the reason why I say this, though, is because it's been foreshadowed many times throughout the seasons that Ravenov is going to die.
Now, that means you can't go dying on me.
I'm good at keeping promises. We promised we would find a way to rescue her.
So you're 0 for 2 on those promises?
I only hope this is my last dance with darkness. I just don't know how many more monsters I can slay.
It does seem like Ravenov is aging slower for some reason and has extended life. The other characters all died due to their Ethereum exposure. In the message Grey recorded, she said she was dying, so most likely they would have died naturally, even if they didn't sacrifice themselves, so this was a last-ditch effort before they died. So Ravenov should be dead as well, because yes, I guess technically he could survive all this time until 2021, but he should look a lot older, and also the Ethereum exposure should have killed him, so clearly something artificial has been done to extend his life.
I am still fighting.
And here's the thing, you shouldn't be. That was 30 years ago, and look at you.
I have good genes.
Oh, that's a crock, and you know it. What was the focus of Requiem's Ethereum research?
Dr. Johnson.
It's possible that because Ravenov was tasked to watch over Ava, maybe the characters sacrificed themselves to give up their essence to allow Ravenov to live longer, because there's 2 Ethereum vials missing. One may have been given to Ravenov to live longer, the other to someone else, potentially Richtofen, and I think Richtofen is probably still around in the background of Modern Warfare 3 Zombies. It seems like he may have been controlling a lot of the events from the background, he may have been responsible and maybe even giving intel about the zombie outbreak initially, forming Operation Deadbolt to begin with, having Ravenov planted inside of Deadbolt despite the rest of them, Laswell, Green, etc., warning against the idea, being cautious and suspicious of him. I really think Richtofen has been operating behind the scenes, so it could be that he took the other vial to extend his life. Now, the reason why I say this is because I think how Modern Warfare 3 Zombies is going to end in this final story mission, we're going to fight the Entity, a recombined version of Ava and the Entity. I think the Entity will kill Ravenov, will then either be successful in killing the Entity or fail. And I feel like something to do with Ava and the Entity ties into Richtofen's Project Janus. Maybe at the end we'll get some sort of reveal about Samantha Maxis, because her status is currently classified 6776 days ago under Project Janus. Most likely we'll find out something about that, and I think Richtofen may then be revealed to have been behind Modern Warfare 3 Zombies. I've speculated in prior videos he could actually be the president himself now, or maybe even his son Samuel if he was successful in rescuing him in Black Ops 6 Zombies. So that could be how the game leaves us, on a cliffhanger. Richtofen or his son's revealed to be behind a lot of the events, similar to Cold War Zombies, and then he could either be the president, or at the very least he's still a very high up official in government, and the president listens to his demands. All the way up to the White House and the Directorate office are all under the behest of Richtofen, considering Laswell got orders from the White House itself. So yeah, that's everything about the story mission and how I think it's going to end. So let me know in the comments, what do you think? And that's why I think it's very important for you to pay attention to this final story mission, even if you're not really that caring much about Modern Warfare 3 Zombies, because I do think the story is going to end on a big note. Now, in Season 5, we're going to also be getting another radio about Liberty Falls from Miller, so that'll unveil more Black Ops 6 Zombies information, but probably not too much, just talking more about the outbreak that of course happened there, that Richtofen probably started with a giant gateway for Janus. So I'm excited to learn about that. But that'll of course be after the direct event already happens, where we're probably going to learn a lot more Zombies information for Black Ops 6 anyways. Now, the last thing regarding Modern Warfare 3 Zombies is there's been a rumored PvP mode, of course, for a very long time, and it's unclear if it's cancelled or not or whatever. Now, we're going to have a Season 6, which is apparently going to be the 18th of September, which is very close to Black Ops 6's release date, just a month later on the 25th of October, and of course there's going to be early access for it as well, at least a week or two early, so that pushes it even forward. So that means there'll only be literally like 3 or 4 weeks for Season 6 before Black Ops 6 drops, so there's probably not any Reloaded update. Maybe the PvP mode will drop in Season 6, but that would be so weird for them to release this right before we're getting Black Ops 6 Zombies, so honestly there might just be no content or something very, very small in Season 6. Data miners keep saying the PvP mode is still being updated in the files, suggesting it's coming, but I feel like we're misinterpreting this. Maybe they're just testing things for a future PvP Zombies mode that may not be releasing in Modern Warfare 3, maybe a future game like COD 2025 or something like that, and they're just testing things, and that's what people are seeing in the files. I really think this is being misinterpreted, because it would be so weird to drop it really last second when no one really cares about this mode anymore, and no one really wants a PvP mode that much anyways. DMZ fans don't want it, Zombies fans don't seem to want it, so I don't really know what's going on. Everyone in my comments when I've made videos about the PvP mode says we don't want it, so we'll have to wait and see. But anyways, that's all I wanted to say in this video. Thank you for watching the video, and make sure to subscribe if you're not for latest and greatest Call of Duty news and information. So anyways, thank you for watching, and bye.